Hey everybody, it's Joyce here, Shadow Bayou Tarot with a little lagniappe, and tonight we'll be doing a pick a card drawing. It is time, the soulmate awakening, guys. So they now know. So it could be, which I do feel strongly that there are a lot of soulmate connections that the other person is recognizing the connection between them and their soulmate. And some of you have known for a great long time who your soulmate is, your true love soulmate. Typically, if I could speak, typically known or recognized as twin flame. I personally, myself, I kind of don't use that term, but use what you like, what you know, what you believe in. I like to say I believe in true love soulmate, because we do have different soulmates throughout our life. Those we learn from, which are karmic, and then we have that one soulmate connection. And yes, you can have, even with that, you can have more than one. You can have at least two. You can, and that's how I believe. I don't think you're going to have 10. That's just me, though. You can believe what you want. I strongly feel, truly, the majority, we have that one special true love soulmate. A lot of people refer to it as the twin flame connection. I don't care for that term, but that's my personal preference, like I said, because I know a lot of people are going to have a lot to say about that. You believe how you want. That's you. This is me, and that's how I do it. So there are awakenings happening during this Mercury retrograde, and actually it started before the retrograde. You know, when we had the super blood moon, I really feel the transitioning started there with the super blood wolf moon, actually. And with the wolf moon, I feel that a lot happened during this period. A lot of cycles, the dynamics have changed. A lot of completion of cycles and beginning of new cycles, the yin and the yang, you know. So, you know, I feel that it truly, in my opinion, and what I feel and believe and would have recognized, what I have seen, is these transitions have started at around that time strongly, predominantly, you know, and it was surprising to me, and now it's just getting more prevalent. So anyway, I digress. So it is a pick a card drawing. They now know the soulmate connection, and so this is an awakening. Okay, an awakening for your significant other, for the person that you're dealing with, who you're thinking of. You may or may not be a couple. Doesn't mean you're an actual couple, but you do know this person, and they are awakening. If they have not awakened already, they are in that process right now. And however these messages apply, these messages will resonate with a great deal of you, I truly feel. They will not resonate with everyone. You can't imagine they could, but I do feel strongly that a large number of you will resonate with this reading. So let's get to it, guys. All right, so here we have stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, and stack 4. All right, you guys, focus on the 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus your intention. Choose the stack that calls out to you. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Rely on your intuition. All right, guys, let's see what's going on. I hope you picked your stack. I will timestamp the video. So, all right, stack number 1. We have the 9 of Chalices. We have the Star. We have the 9 of Wands. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And the 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. Alright, so with the 9 of Cups energies here, this is a wish fulfillment. This is something, this connection is truly something that either you or the other person or both have thought of for a long time, and you have truly desired for a long time. This is a wish fulfillment, a huge wish fulfillment in the 9. And it's also almost at the completion of a cycle. So with the awakening of your soulmate, they recognize that, you know, they have reached a certain tier, a certain pinnacle, and they will make that commitment. This is something they've dreamed about. This is something I do feel you both have dreamed about. Also, to have this love connection come into fruition, it's just an amazing thing. Some of you are connecting with water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also see fire in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and air energy in Aquarius. Predominantly as the star card is the Aquarian card, but it also a small number of you, I would think, and I feel, is Libra or Gemini, but we have heavy Aquarian energies here. So we have lots of water as well, guys, so keep that in mind. A lot of emotion surrounding this particular stack. With the Star, this is the ultimate dream come true and wish fulfillment. Hopes that have now come, you know, become reality. And it looks like you guys have been separate for a while. You have not been together as a couple. And you see the emotion she's pouring out into the water. Water is emotion. And both of you have felt strongly about this. You both knew that there was something very special about what you share emotionally and on a soul level. And you both view each other as your star. You are both highly intuitive. Highly intuitive. And this connection is without a doubt extremely powerful. There is absolutely no doubting this. And this is the 9 of Wands. This is the passion. This is the physical aspect of the emotion. And this has finally come to fruition that you could be together physically, sexually, you know, giving to one another that physical love that you have felt in your heart. In the emotional aspect, now you can share your love physically with one another, and you've longed for this, and it's finally come to pass. This situation calls for you to have trust. You have got to have faith. You have got to have trust in this person and in yourself. Don't be afraid to love them. Don't be afraid to show them and share with them the best part of you, because you want that back. You want this to be an equal give and take. And I do feel like it will be, because you both feel so very drawn and strongly about one another, about your feelings. Your connection is so deep. It is unmistakable. And you both really need to have faith and trust in one another. All right, we have Archangel Ariel over the second chakra. And now this is the sacral chakra located. This is going to be below your navel. And it's all about creative and sexual energies, being open to giving and receiving intimacy, physically and emotionally. This is strong sexual desire. But it's also about, it's not just the physical aspect of love. It is about not being afraid to have that emotional intimacy with this person. As you can see, the archangels have your back, and you definitely need to know that this is a divinely guided relationship. All right, stack number 2. We have the Six of Swords. Someone moved on or is moving on from a toxic situation into a calm, stable, secure situation. This is being communicated. This is air energy with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And this is also a lot of water because, you know, as a lot of emotions, the couple is laying next to the stream. And, you know, in traditional tarot, this is the tarot of, the tarot of sexuality. This is a sexual tarot, okay? So I couldn't think. I keep getting these little brain farts when I do my readings. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. But this is soulmate connection with the 6. This is communication with the 6. And this is moving from turbulence to calm and stable. So I do feel just by this particular card that some people have left a bad relationship, a bad environment of some kind that was just not good for them. They did not feel compelled to stay in that environment. It was just not healthy. It did not serve them at all. And they moved on and toward their soulmate. Okay? They felt compelled to be with this person. And the Magician is here stating very much that this was a manifested thing. This situation came about because that connection, that soulmate connection and energy is there. And, you know, when you guys have this, you cannot deny it. It just is. So this person or you have manifested this. Maybe you both have. But this is being the magician and making manifest what you know is eternal, what you know is infinite. As you can see, the sign of infinity over his head. And this is calling in that soulmate, moving towards that soulmate, because somebody was approached. You know, this person felt compelled to come back to you or vice versa. And the other person is compelled to accept and receive because they know that this is where they need to be. That this is right. That this is meant. It is divine. And this has been manifested. 8 of Wands. So I do feel that you guys have been at a distance from one another. A very, very small majority of you are still at a distance, but a very small majority, and you will receive messages from this person. However, for those of you who have physically come together already, there is going to be a lot of talking, a lot of passion between you both, a lot of longing, there are urges between you. You've missed one another. Your souls have missed the connection so greatly that it just had to manifest into the physical. There was no other way around it. It just was. I mean, it was just that powerful, and it came in. And when it comes together, you guys, it's almost like a bomb. It's like, You know, like bam, and you got the fireworks, you got the whole thing. It's sometimes it's hard to describe. My hands are starting to get hot and they're starting to get swollen and red, and I don't know, sometimes my hands get hot like this when my hands are so hot. So I have fire energy apparently in my hands. With this 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. We actually have everyone on the table here. We have water. Because I'm feeling that emotion. We have water. The Magician is in control of every aspect of life, of his life, and he can make manifest. This is for all of you. You are the magician of your own life. You are the creator of your world. You can manifest anything that you feel that strongly about, that you are that focused on, and that you are serious and true about, because those are the things that manifest. If it means something to you, you will bring it in. Whether consciously or subconsciously. You know, with the awakening of the soulmates, I believe a lot of it is conscious. You just cannot stop dwelling to the point of it being an obsession. And by the time it becomes the obsession and you start speaking of it, you speak it into the now. You speak it as though you've already received it. You give thanks as though you've already received it. This is how it physically becomes reality in your life. It really truly does. This is how manifestation actually works. And I feel that once you guys actually come together, you've missed one another. I feel it very strongly that you've so missed each other. You've missed each other. Past life relationship, you absolutely have. You've known each other before, either in this life you've been together and were separated, or in another life, you were together. But this is an absolute connection. This is your true love soulmate. And you will have extreme passion for one another. The magnetic chemistry is undeniable between you both. And we have the angel of love here. And the angel of love helps to guide those who are connected. And what she does is she helps them that, you know, and you have to be willing. Everybody has free will. This angel helps bring people together. She helps them connect on a deeper level of intimacy with one another. Okay, she helps that love bond deepen and grow, and she just enhances what already exists. Okay, so the angels are watching. The divine is at work here. They want you with this person, period, point blank, because it's meant to be that you are together now. There were karmic lessons you guys had to learn before you can appreciate one another this time around. Whether you were together in a past life or this life just years ago or whatever, you both had to learn lessons, I feel, to be able to more so appreciate each other when you came back together. Okay? That is a great message. That totally, I have goosebumps, the whole bit. My hands are hot as hell, and that was just, I guess I'm getting those ASMR tingles. All right, third stack, guys. Third stack. We have, oh Lord, what do we have? We have the Three of Pentacles, Earth energy in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Tower. Woo, we have the Five of Pentacles, heavy earth here. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This person, guys, may be from a different culture. They may have a different spiritual practice than you. But the angels are saying you need to keep an open mind, because this person is very, very unique and not someone you typically would have been, well, that you, I guess just someone different from, what people would expect from you or who you're usually attracted to. But there is a very unique quality to this person, and that is what I feel helps bring in this soulmate connection, is that difference, that special uniqueness about this person helps you to connect this soulmate energy with them. And we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. All right, so the 5th chakra is the throat chakra, and that's all about communication. All right, and being clear on how you feel and everything going on. Basically, everything happening between your heart and your mind. You have got to be open to communication for this relationship, especially if you do have cultural differences. Spiritual differences is very important. Archangel Gabriel awakens people to forgiveness and to realization that, we're not perfect. We've made mistakes, and we're gonna always make mistakes because we're human. But the important thing is to learn not to repeat the same mistakes and to be better. To be better, not just for our significant other, but for ourselves too. And that's what Gabriel is all about, is renewal, reconciliation, rebirth. And it's the recognition of the fact communication is absolutely essential for this to work, for this relationship, for this connection to be successful. Both parties, hear me well, both parties have got to communicate, and communicate clearly. Okay, no bullshit, no mind games, no trying to be the mystery person or what the hell ever. None of that crap exists in this connection. You have got to be honest, and you have got to be open with one another. Both of you have got to communicate to make this work, especially with this difference in, it's either spirituality or culture, both perhaps, but there are some major differences between you and your true love soulmate. So the 3 of Pentacles, we're sitting in some heavy earth energy tonight, y'all, and air. I must say air energy as well, with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles, to me, and it always depends on the supporting cards and what type of reading and whatnot, but in this reading, for this spread, at this time for you, the 3 of Pentacles means someone made a choice to begin this relationship with you. They have felt compelled to you. You have been drawn to them as well. Some of you have been separated from one another. I want to say it's a 50-50. Some of you haven't been separated. You've always been around, but not per se in a love relationship, just around each other, if you know what I mean. Like you see each other every now and then as friends, or just in a casual atmosphere out somewhere, and you happen to run into that person. But some of you have been involved before with one another, and perhaps you were with other people for a time, but you've come together because ultimately your souls recognized their mate. Okay, so whoever it is that came back, okay, whether it was you or the other person who actually made that initial return, you know, they chose you. This is who they have chosen. Either you chose them or they chose you, whoever returned to who. And now they're ready to begin. They're ready for this to happen. They're ready to start the work into this relationship. They're ready to be physically present in this relationship. They're making it happen. This is what the challenges are going to be, and you can overcome this. I want you to know you can overcome this. Why? Communication. I'm stressing this. Archangel Gabriel is telling you, communicate, people. Why? There's always a reason for all this. You know, there's always a method to the madness and a reason for it all. And that's because of the Tower. You know, what's been going on while we were apart? This is what's been happening. And it's not all pretty. It's not all daisies and roses and bullshit like this. It's not all, you know, singing the sound of music and shit. It's, you know, I mean, it's not. It's some harsh, sometimes harsh and hard to swallow, hard to hear reality. And with this is how your relationship is going to actually grow stronger. Because there has to be a great deal of trust between you both to even have this communicated, for this to evolve. This is a great deal of secrets and things that have been hidden to protect the other person. You know, it could be for just people in general not to know and not to, you know, put labels on others, but this is hidden things come to light. This Tower is the universe taking over, taking control, and saying, you can have this relationship by all means, but only if the truth is revealed. Only if it is a true, clean start. And that means coming to the forefront here is all the actual truth of what's been going on with your significant other or yourself, if this is you. So you have to trust that this will be faced together, received, accepted. They don't have to like it. You don't have to like it, but you do have to accept it and move on from it, acknowledge it, accept it, and move on forward together with it. Together you face the Tower. Together you stand strong and begin your relationship. But that will only happen if you face this Tower. Alright, so right after this Tower, somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Like they were neglected. And this is how they feel. This is how this person feels. That they were left out. And they don't know why. It's a sense of loss. It's a sense of loss of something valuable to them. Valuable meaning every aspect of what is important in a relationship, they feel they were cheated. And it's hurtful. But this is what the Tower brings. However, there is hope, because with it only being a 5, the opportunity to change is very, very much there and will change. The work is starting to be put into it. It's not that this person is not going to begin the work, but this is, you know, a reality check for them that, you know, of what's gone on, of what was revealed. What was revealed to them was very hurtful. It just was. And it just made them, it's like a blow to the ego. Like a sucker punch to the gut. And they will stand with you, and they will be with you and move forward with you. However, it's difficult at first, I feel, for them. It's like they'll get started, get that sucker punch, and then feel like, oh my God. You know, I didn't expect it to hurt like this. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. And I will keep faith, and I will continue forward with my soulmate. And you know, whoever this is pertaining to, and I hope they're listening to what I'm saying. Whoever is feeling this Five of Pentacles energy, your soulmate, their job is to, if they wanted to protect you from this tower, but they couldn't, I mean, it has to happen for you guys to move forward. Okay, we got that. But they now have to also be supportive of you. They have to understand and be considerate that this was hurtful for you. This is, you are not giving up on them. You are still wanting that future, wanting this life with them. Yes. However, you are hurt. You have been kicked in the gut. Punched, sucker punched in the gut. Your ego has taken a blow. And I know it's not about ego, but reality is reality. You know, and this is what happens. So please, you know, you guys, be there for your soulmate. Be considerate. Be supportive of their feelings. Because you sure don't like to get sucker punched like that. You know, with somebody that you apparently love and care for and want a future with. So support one another, especially who's feeling that Five of Pentacles. And again, keep an open mind, because your soulmate is different from the usual type and expectation. And Archangel Gabriel says communication is the key. Communicate, people, communicate, and it will work. All right, on to the fourth stack. Fourth and final. We have the Four of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. I don't know what the hell that music is at this point. All right, the Queen of Cups. We have wedding. Oh, Lord. Okay, this situation involves marriage. And we have the Angel of Strength. Now, the Angel of Strength reminds me very, very much of the Strength card in traditional tarot. And it typically means the same exact thing. All right, and this is all about speaking your truth. Okay, and standing up for yourself, not being a doormat to other people. Do not allow people to walk all over you, take advantage of you. And that's what this angel is reminding you. Okay, that the divine has your back. And you are stronger than you realize. Okay, so let me fix this a little bit. Alright, so the Four of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And for some of you, things are at a bit of a standstill. Things are stable. The structure is there. But with this four, there is a little bit of a timeout. A timeout, and it could be because more than one person is involved. Someone is just kind of taking a step back and reviewing things as they are. Unsure. Unsure, a little skeptical, but they know what they feel, they believe in what they feel, and they will communicate with you, but there's a little pause here. The Page of Pentacles arrives, and this is Earth energy in Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and this is someone has learned something here, I feel. All right? And in this particular reading and with the supporting cards, I do feel that there was some type of a realization. Yes, I know this is the spiritual soulmate awakening, reading. However, that's not the only thing that they've realized, okay? And they realized some truths about their soulmate. They realized, some things that they may have to do to make this work. So it's going to be sucking it up, buttercup, and taking that leap of faith and making a solid offer. All right? This person is learning, has learned, and is still learning how to make this work. You could read books and you can watch videos on relationships and this, that, and the other thing. But you know what? People are people. All right? And they're not always going to react, respond, do what everybody freaking else does. They're just not. They're individuals with their own fucking mind and their own agendas. And they may view things completely different. You can have 100 Aries people. And how they act, how they think, how they respond, they will have very few similarities, if you could believe that. Why? Why? Because they have, number one, free will. Number two, the date, the time, the planetary alignment of when they were born. There are so many intricacies, details that make them unique. Okay? But everything you see on videos, everything you read in books, that's all a generalization. Exactly the same thing as when we do these readings on YouTube. This is a general reading. You know why? Because there's so many people out there. And we're covering the most dominant messages that come through to us as individual readers. Okay, so anyhow, that's out the way. I don't know why I went off on that. So, like I said, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. I couldn't think of Taurus. But, is in this card. Doesn't mean that's that person, but it could be. There could be, we have several. We have air, we have water, and we have earth here. So, and we have fire and the angel of strength because I'm looking at Leo. So somebody is learning or has learned, how this is to go, how their person, how their significant other feels and thinks, and what makes them tick, and what would be the best approach, and how to handle things, and, and they wanted to learn this so they can make this substantial, stable, committed offer. And we have the Queen of Cups here, holding that cup of love close to her chest and having it at the ready to make that offer. This is definitely equality in giving and receiving. You both value one another. You both have what it takes to bring a stable foundation. Whew. There's so much happening in my head. Hold on. I keep hearing bring it to the table and build foundation. Bring it to the table and build foundation. So, you both are bringing it, okay? There's going to be a very strong give and take of value and true love here. Queen of Cups, energy of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Very, very strong emotions. Where there was doubt, you guys have learned that there is no need. Now, you really do have more trust. However, the only thing you really need to be careful of is taking advantage of one another. And when I mean that, I mean there's some very strong energies here, meaning strong-willed people. Okay, I'm feeling your intentions are strong, your energies are powerful, you have something set in your mind. One's in the physical, one's in the emotional. You guys, bring it together, and you're going to have everything that it takes, okay? But you have to bring it together and share it and practice all of it, because it takes more than love to make a relationship work. You know, it takes a lot more than love. It takes a lot to make a relationship work, and it's not a job, and it's not that big of a deal and effort. If you love someone, you are freaking feeling like you have been given a gift, and that is how you are going to view each other, as that gift, as that great dream come true, that wish fulfillment. So it's not going to feel like a job. You're going to both be compelled to give and give to one another. And you see, you're not going to be drained, because the other person is giving back. So it's give and take, give and take. There's no one-sidedness. This is definitely a very powerful union, and there will be a marriage in this. The situation involves marriage. You will marry. I tell you this, you will make that final commitment. Okay? But be wary of the angel of strength, meaning you're both very, let's say, driven. You have strong will. You are both driven to one another. Don't run over each other. Don't try to be the bigger person, you know, and the other person feel lesser than. You know, you are both strong. You are both intelligent. You are both very passionate about one another. So try to balance everything as easy as you can, or as best as you can. You know, be that balance. Be that give and take. Be that yin and yang. You know, go with that flow. And you will, if you're aware of it, okay? Be aware. It's easy for either one of you to run over the other one, because you have such strong energies, strong wills. Somebody's stubborn. Somebody's definitely stubborn and hard-headed here. Once they get something in their mind, that's it. You know, but there has to be an equal give and take. And I do feel the love is strong enough, the pull, the connection is deep enough that you guys can communicate this, that you can actually work this out. Very, very powerful dynamic here with these two people. Alright, guys. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Comment down below. Comment down below. Tell me what you thought of the reading. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. It's totally free to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And comment down below. Comment down below. Share my videos. And if you would like a private personal reading for your own situation, to get clear messages pertaining to your love, your soulmate connection, just email me at shadowbayoutarot@gmail.com and we can book a reading. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out my other videos. Join my Patreon. Woo! I'm going to have the link down below. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. I appreciate you so much. You guys are the greatest. I will see you soon. Bye.